Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. So, still got my earplugs in. Where have I been? Good question. Not editing video is where I've been. So I thought, you know what? I'll challenge myself. I'll make a super quick video here that'll take as little editing as possible, because that's my current bottleneck, and show you guys what I'm doing today. Right behind me is my 67 3/4 ton Ford, and I am putting a transmission in it. The original FMX transmission is right here. This is the original transmission. The motor in it is an FE block. It's a 390 now. Originally it was a 352. And these transmissions are a major generation older in technology. It's been rebuilt once or twice. Haven't been pleased with it. And a couple of years ago, yeah, it's been that long since I've had her out on the road, I came up to a light and dumped all the transmission fluid out of it. Basically what happened is the seal behind the torque converter galled the input shaft, dumped all the oil. So other than that input shaft, if you need an FMX transmission to fit a big block FE Ford, everything here works, including the torque converter. But I decided to upgrade to a C6. So this is the new transmission. This is the next generation newer, the C6 version. Still just a 3-speed. It's got a billet torque converter, a great big massive servo. It was built by Gearstar. It's I've seen it run on their dyno. They've got it rated for 500 horse. Now, why 500 horse? Well, just super quick. This 390 isn't stock. So builder dyno, as in based on experience, for any of you who are old school drag racers and you know who Ohio George Montgomery is, him and his son built this motor for me a number of years ago. It puts out about 400 horse, plus or minus a little bit. Now I will tell you, I am not a transmission guy, and I had a shop pull the old one, but I just wasn't comfortable with them putting the new one in. There will be a little customizing to do, and these guys are more bolt-on guys. So I'm going to do a little learning, watch some videos. I've had this motor, I put this motor in, so it's just fear of the unknown is all it is. So we're going to put it in. A couple of cross members that have to go in, of course, after the transmission's up. This one here is the one that goes to the back of the transmission, the actual transmission cross member, and it has to be moved back. This is the original mounting hole. This is approximately where it's going to go. These two transmissions are a little bit different length. Other than that, it looks like all the linkage from the shifter, that's all of this stuff here. Whoop, sorry, that's all this stuff should clip right in. This goes back to the vacuum modulator. It's gonna be no big deal. Speedo gear, well, I don't really think they're gonna connect together. So I'm gonna have to figure that little tidbit out and worry about that later. Okay, the first thing I did, at the recommendation of somebody way smarter than me, was took a couple of bolts, cut the heads off, and thread them in someplace easy to get at, and use them as guides. Now, there are dowel pins. In fact, you can see the dowel pin right here, but this gives you a little extra room to start guiding it in, and when you're a one-man show, all the help you can get is appreciated. Yeah, let's see if I can find a place for you guys that'll won't have a lot of glare and kind of see what's going on. According to my measurements, this will fit. Oh shit, now what? It fit. This is a It's a little Harbor Freight scissor lift kind of thing. I opted for this one over the one that kind of looks like a floor jack because it it's easier to store. Like I said, I don't do transmissions, so this will be few and far between. But you guys have a better view than I do. Alright, let's try that again. Like all Harbor Freight stuff, you've got to take a hammer to it a little bit. As it starts lifting, the scissor goes out of whack and binds on itself. So, judicious use of the Tanya Harding. Everybody loves Vice Grip Garage. And you can make this go up. See how it started to go up sideways initially? Yeah. Less about weight and more about. Then it jams, you give it a whack. Now if you could get the hammer in there. Everything seems to be kind of like it wants to be. A little farther. There you go. A little farther and I'll take the little retainer off. Huh. All right, some more. All right. So the gadget's got a tilt feature here. Let's see if we can. Shit, that's pretty close. Alright, that's in. That's not bound up. That's not bound up. Well, that pin right there. Whew. Well, one of my helper pins just slid in. That's good. God, I hate creepers. Someday I'd like a 4-post lift. All right, because we're on the helper pins, I'm going to go down just a touch and see if I can get it to help me tip the I loosen these a little bit. Oh shit. Well, we're close. All right, what's in the way? Oh, dumbass. Remember that part where I said I was going to take the little helper finger out? Yeah, how many people were screaming at me on that one? Preston, take the finger out that's holding the torque converter, you idiot. Yeah. All right. Never claimed to be an expert. That's my go back. All right. However, I did bring the wrenches. Can I get this in here? All right. See what happens now. Linkage out of the way. No. No. Need to go back up a little bit. See what the other side's doing. Okay. Looks better. All right, I need to do a little cussing. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, look at that. We got a bolt coming through for the torque converter and everything. All right, there it is. So I can say it's in-ish. I got 3 bolts in it now. Enough that I know it's lined up. It's on the pins. And I can finish doing some wiggle jiggling around, and I'll put the tail shaft or the transmission cross member in. Figure out how to get this stupid strap off of here, because that big freaking, yeah, okay, that's dumb. I gotta get the carrier bearing bolted up, and then I can take measurements for the drive shaft that needs to be modified. So that's what I'm up to. I hope you found it enjoyable. I ain't even gonna ask for the like and subscribe. Oh, I don't know, maybe the like. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Happy 4th. Later. Man, I can't wait to get her back on the road again. Nothing sounds like a big block Ford except a big block Ford. And because everybody has a name for their truck, my father named this truck Betsy. So this is Betsy, and we'll see you next time. Later.